Now we continue on with the seventh rule. Now if at the end you have a fatha, a letter that has a fatha on it, which is followed by a ya that has nothing on it, no stroke, so it is empty, then you have to turn that into a fatha ishbaya. For example, the first example we have a lam with a fatha, which is followed by a ya that has nothing on it. So it is a khali ya, it is empty. So in this case, rather than simply saying a'la, we would say a'la. So we would turn that fatha into a fatha ishbaya. So we would prolong it for 2 seconds. Similarly, in the second example, we have a qaf that has a fatha on it, which is followed by a ya, which is empty. So rather than simply saying ashqa, we would say ashqa, meaning that we would turn the fatha into a fatha ishbaya. And the last rule is that if the last letter is from the harf madda or from the huruf madda, meaning if it is alif, waw sakin or ya sakin, then you leave it as it is. You do not change anything. And also, if the last letter has a fatha ishbaya already on it, then you pronounce it with the fatha ishbaya. You do not make any changes. And also, if the last letter is already a sakin harf, meaning it already has a jazm on top of it, then you leave it the way it is. For example, in the first example, we see that we have a fatha ishbaya. Now, if we ever had to stop here, then we would keep it like this. We would say aba, again aba. So we would not make any changes to this. And in the next example, we see that we end with harf mad, which is the alif. Remember, there were alif, waw sakin, and ya sakin. In this one, we see that this word dhakarija ends in alif, which is from the harf mad. So we do not make any changes. We recite it however we would recite it. Zakarija, Zakarija. And similarly, in the next example, we have qawarira, qawarira, and again qawarira. And the next example, we see that the last letter is already sakin, meaning that it already has a jazm on top of it. So we do not change it. We simply recite it as it is. Kuvirat, kuvirat. And the next one as well. Tanhar, tanhar. Farhaddith, farhaddith. Dhikri, dhikri.